Yes. Why don't let's sit down? Yoga session needs to happen. Alright? Sit straight. Back straight, okay? Breathe in deeply. Deep breath in. As you breathe, push your energy from the sacral chakra towards the head, yeah? And let it go all through your forehead into what's called the Brahman, the universe itself. And when you breathe out, bring it all back towards the level of your heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Alright? Okay, so as we do every week, 3 parts: physical exercise for the physical body, then breathing exercises incorporates your link into your mind. Then the third part is your spirit, the soul, the true self that you are, where we do meditation. Okay? Without a fit body, a healthy body, you can't look after your mind or your energy self. So look after your body. Right? So fasting, so symmetrical, mindful exercises involving your entire body, head to toe. Okay? To remain healthy, comfort is a disease. Okay? You need to actually be active. Life is a duality in its own sense. It's either stillness or movement. You live the combination of it. The movements are required for the reality or the expression of the world that we live in. To find the truth of who you are and the creation, you need stillness. It's called Shiv Shakti. Yeah? So, Chakrasana. Okay, lift your hands, touch your toes, so stretch your body. Yeah, slowly over time it becomes easier. Now open your legs 3 times minimum we do, and maximum it depends on your time, how much time you have. Okay. Now rotate your ankles clockwise, anti-clockwise, and we're doing 3 times each only. Then push your legs like this, inversion. It's very important to exercise your ankle joints, your legs. They carry a lot of weight. You are standing whole day. Right? Now, specific exercises for your energy centers which extend from your sacrum right to the top of your head. The source is within your sacral area. It's called Mooladhara. You need to push it. Most of us, it's stagnant. Right? So exercise and being mindful. Knowledge is very important. Without knowledge, and ignorance is not an excuse. Yeah, if you don't know something, it's not an excuse. You have to be educated, educate yourself. It's very important. But knowledge is only as good as if it's put into karam or practice. And if you don't practice anything and only have read things and become a university professor, really doesn't make too much difference. You might be a bit more careful in doing what you think in choice life, but practicing is what will actually put you on the pathway. So that's why we practice. So I'm sharing knowledge as I do, but it's on you. If you do practice, then you get some benefits at a physical, at some mental level. But it's more than that actually. If you really want the benefit of it, that knowledge and the karam, the practice of it, then you have to do what's called upasana. You have to sit and contemplate at the deepest level of what these things are. Then you get the truth meaning, the total meaning of it. Okay, so that's why stillness comes. So it starts with movement. You have to do things. You can't be lazy. So you have to practice according to knowledge or dharma or righteous principles of what needs to be done. Now, second one is swadhisthana. So Mooladhara is very basic, left on its own at a random level. It's fight, flight, freeze kind of response. Reptilian mind, like a lizard, how it is scared all the time. Humans are like that. Most of them are living like this. They're reactive. They never think about what they say or do even. Now, swadhisthana at the growing level. It's again instinctive level of survival or for procreation, excretory functions of your life and the sensual pleasures. They are good in depth of making you enjoy the life. That's what life is for. But it's at a very superficial level when you don't understand the real depth of using each of your senses, your taste bud, your nose, your eyes, your ears. If you leave it for randomness, you only get this 10%, and you think that's the world. So swadhisthana. So now when we open legs, you're opening up, visualizing and being mindful. What is beyond that? The purpose is then in control of each of the senses then. It's not overindulgence, it's destruction. Wastage and complete disaster. Be it alcohol, be it food, be it pornography, anything and everything will lead to destruction. So think about all these things. Right? So second one. So swadhisthana. Now third one is at Manipur, at your belly button. So when we do these exercises, we are placing onto the belly button. It's the ego self that comes in to make us a person in our life, and it's very important aspect of as a child when we grow, the personality that we develop, the environment that we face, the type of family, type of father, mother, siblings that you grow up will decide who the person you will be. And that might not be the right thing at all, unless until you strive and find the truth about who the person you are and what the universe is. It's your responsibility. But if you just believe in what you grew up with, selfishness, with victim mentality, with fear, with judgment, with all these false attributes that are collected in your life from your surroundings, it's a sad state when you are adult or a 50, 60-year-old. So the same ego that is helpful in getting us a degree and a bit of food and clothes and shelter, after around 27 years of your life will become your biggest enemy. You see how there is duality of everything in life? Now if you haven't sought out knowledge, if you haven't really worked on yourself to understand what this human body is, this same ego, the Manipur chakra, will destroy you in your own belief. You'll keep fighting for another 30, 50 years. By 60 years, you have diseases. You think why people are so sick? Why so upset in life? It's not only food. Food is just a very easy example of when you want drink, smoke, or what you eat. It's actually a bit obvious as to what you can see as your state will become. You see in last 15 years how people are getting fat and fat. 20, 30 years ago, people were not fat. So that's easy to see. But who tells you about what your mental state is? How you live your life in your mind and what you behave when you are 50-year old is a direct result of your thought processes. Okay, so that same self, that same thing that ego helped you develop now, that ego is your destruction. So that where this is all keeps coming, that duality of life. You really, really need to keep learning one thing, education, to practice. Practice involving your body, your mind. Then you have some hope of actually getting out of this drama. This is called a leela, a play that you will be caught into. Okay, so that's Manipur. Now the fourth one is at the heart level. It's called Anahat Chakra. Fourth one is in the middle. There's lower three and then the upper three. You really want to transition or become a human. It's easy for people to give lectures, talk everyone, tell everyone. It's all a lie. People, they just do it. They have no even idea that they are lying. They're saying things, have no idea about what even they are saying. That's how sad it is actually. You have to have a heart level. When you develop at a level of heart which is in the middle, then only you have a choice even to actually start getting into truth of knowledge, truth of life, and how to live this life. Otherwise, below that, you are just a reactive, like a lizard, like a reptile, just reactive. You are just victim mentality. You are playing with emotions, with everything. You are keep playing. That's how small most human beings are. But if you came to the heart level, then you start taking responsibility. You really then start feeling for other people. Then you start feeling truly for animals, and not that selectively one thing is my pet, the other one I can chop and eat. Do you understand the hypocrisy of this human mind? How it functions, how it works, and how it fools everyone but themselves. The plants, the animals, this environment, everything, everyone, you are having a feeling for it. Then the next one comes. So when we keep see how do we do these exercises? It is actually in mindful. So when it comes to Vishuddhi, at the level of the throat now, it's the breath. So the breath part is the method. Because we get 60, 70,000 thoughts a day. As soon as we wake up, we get into worrying about yesterday, or then we start projecting ourselves tomorrow. But that doesn't matter. What matters is who you are now. What you can do in your life can only be done if you are present in the moment. What's done is done. You can never reverse. Unfortunately, that's done. What you can learn from is not to repeat in life anything more. And if you live in the moment now, then you have the best opportunity to actually have a better day tomorrow. But if you are only looking on the back, and then you are thinking about tomorrow, you have not lived any moment in your life. And that's why people are like this actually. So Vishuddhi, the breath part, is actually the link between this, our physical body, what it keeps demanding at a very basic primitive level for our taste buds, our sensual pleasures, and the mind, because the mind is the master. It's called vichar, vritti. Unless and until you are control this vritti or the thought processes every single morning when we wake up, your senses are slaves to your mind. So the breath part, the Vishuddhi chakra, gives us some hope. If you practice breath, breathing, it's called pranayama, then you have some hope actually moving yourself from the lower three chakras, energy centers, which is fight, flight, sensual pleasures, ego person that we are, into a humble, soft, forgiving, grateful, compassionate person. So it's a breathing exercises which gives this option. I'm sharing this knowledge so that it took me many years to learn how to actually evolve myself. You have to do breathing exercises. Knowledge is one. Two, you have to do some activities called karma. Dharma or principles without any karma is just a theory. If you really want nirvana, the bliss, then you have to do these things. It's no point actually just dreaming about things. Action is the real thing. You have to do things. You have to pursue things in life to get simple thing like getting bread on your table requires effort, So if you can't get anything just like that, just accept it. You have to be active and doing things like we do for simple things of life. Okay? Now next one. It's called Trikuti or Ajna Chakra. It's at the forehead where we place our tika. It is the impact of the tika or all those sindoor and other things they are put is on pineal gland. So at this level, you are far beyond now. If you are able to reach there, you are intuitive person. You are now expressing true powers of being a human being. You have remote access to telepathy, to distance, to time, to healing. So many qualities start coming in you. That is the real involvement of a human being. Not of judging and living like have nothing, no responsibility. And the top one, right in the top, the head one, is called Sahasra. It's like 1,000 petals. It exposes you to the entire universe. That's what you are. So when I meant, the life is a dance, so it's called a Shiv dance, a cosmic dance. It's a Shiv, that part, that abstract component energy, when it meets in the Shakti, which is in the root chakra, we all have. And human beings are the only species which has the potential to link those two. That's why human beings have this capability of actually not only enjoying the entire creation of the Creator, but to actually reach another height of what you can be. But if you don't do it actively, you don't seek knowledge, you don't try anything, you'll be just left like this. And the cycle of life will actually eventually not either take you upwards or backwards. So you don't have choice actually. Once you get a human life, it's a huge responsibility to evolve. Right? So that's what these exercises do. Right? So next one. Now lift your legs. So learning how, as I said, stillness versus movement is the duality of life. With the movement, with the strength of these muscles and the breath exercises, we will learn how to become still. Okay? When we meditate, it's stillness. Okay, so what I'm doing and sharing is actually this movement is your exercise so that you are fit, so that you work hard in the day. And that itself starts helping your mind status. And when you have the strength, then only you can be still. A person who has no strength can't ever be still. They can't live within themselves. They can't keep quiet. Nothing will happen to them. They lift. They lay your hands, push them, muscles of the hands and the back as well. Push, full on, and lie down. Now, exercise 45 degrees your legs. Then come down, lift up again. Yeah. So hold it for 10-15 minutes. Okay. Lift. And then touch the floor. Back up. Lift again. Now do shoulder shrug with Sarvangasana. Go up all the way. Open your legs. Down. Open outside in. Then inside out. Move. All. Now halasana. So we'll push our legs all the way above head and try and touch the floor if we can. In the morning the body is a bit more stiff. Keep trying. Right? Now, push your knee towards your nose. Pawan Muktasana, yeah? Change side. Then both knees together. And then massage yourself by holding your knees, lift yourself up with your breath in and out. Okay, get a rhythm into it. And then go side to side. So right side. Now left side, so fat accumulates all around your tummy, on your back. And a lot of this fat is not only about eating, it's your mental state. How your mind state is actually makes this fat settle in our bodies. The stress of life. People think that all this magic, this injection, that thing, that will sort out. No, until your mind status is sorted out, then only you can really help yourself. Otherwise, no. These are just short-term things. Okay, lift your knees. Okay, push you up or exercise your pelvic muscles. Push. Hands around your shoulders. Lift up. Okay, Chakrasana. Now hands behind your neck, ankles together, knees together, twist your body. Makrasana is called, okay? So go right side while you're looking on the left, then do the opposite. Okay, very nice exercises for your back. Look after your back. The most important part of your living is within your back, the spinal cord. It links your brain to your body. And you can relate outside at this very basic level that you are living even. Eating, drinking, talking. You won't be able to do that even. It's all through your back. So look after your back. Exercise them. Control your weight. Control your thoughts. Don't get carried away by the fakeness of this world. Take responsibility. Alright, so lift, put, anchor, twist your body. Alright, it's a free world. For money, everyone will be sold. It's your duty to take responsibility of your life, nobody else. Okay, so Navasana, both, okay? So like this. hold it. So all these exercises over time increases the strength of your abdominal muscles, your diaphragm. These are the muscles which massage your internal organs. How else can you massage your internal organs? You can go to a gym or do this or do that for your external muscles. What will you do for these muscles which actually look after the more important parts of your body? What exercise do you for your brain? Ever think about what you are doing for your body? You have to take a little bit, you have to, stop and think. Now sit in Gomukhasana. So sitting on your right ankle, when your left ankle is over your right knee, your right elbow goes behind your left knee and you twist your body. It's like a cow. Sitting, twist and twist. You just see we're stretching our spinal cord. At the same time, you're exercising each of your joints from your toes right to the top of your neck. Alright? Now lift your left hand, bring your right hand from the back and try and hold the fingers. And last part is try and touch the knee. Now twist your body opposite way. Right ankle over left knee while you try and sit on the left ankle and twist your body. Look at the back, left elbow goes behind right knee and you look at the back as far as possible on the back. Push, push, push. Extend your left hand. Then right hand from the top and left from the back. Your fingers. Hold, and now knee. Now sit down for a while. While you're sitting, do these grounding exercises, by tapping. So the soles of your feet. We live as part of the universe. In a more local level, we are part of this earth. Each of our molecules, compounds that makes this body are extracted from the components of the space and earth itself. Everything that we are as physical beings. So you can't separate yourself, okay? So you have to live with it. It's no choice. You don't have a choice actually. So grounding. Earth is negative. Body is positive. One cell is 1.4 volts and there are about 100 trillion cells in your body. That's the voltage of this body. That's why you get actually killed if there is a lightning, because the body has electricity through it, and that's what lightning does. It strikes you. Every day you have this electrical energy. You need to then ground yourself. Like a house is grounded by a wire going into the earth. The electrician, when it puts wires in a house, it grounds it. So why can't you even understand about your body? So grounding is touching the earth with your either hands or your body to the ground. 90% of your problem will start sorting out. That's why farmers of last hundreds of years, they didn't need hospitals. They just lived. The mothers gave birth to 10, 15 children. Where was the hospital then? How did they live? How did they survive? The times were much harder than our times now. It's very easy now. You have everything available. There's cars, there's everything. But now, you can't have even 2 kids. You can't have anything in life. What happened? But the mouth has become bigger and bigger. The talk that people give is like they are the masters of the world. Grounding, okay? So do it for yourself. Your hemoglobin becomes much, much more available to your oxygen, because otherwise it's all clumped. Red blood cells get clumped in your body and you are not binding oxygen to your red blood cells even. This is the science behind it. So tapping. If you can't walk, just do these tapping exercises. It releases this electrical charge from your body. That's why tapping is so important. Massaging, that's why massage helps you. It's indirectly doing the same thing. So clapping, appreciate people. Don't be stuck up in your life. If I say it good to someone else in life, I will become small. People are like that. If someone helps someone, oh, you can't even express a thank you for anyone because you think you'll become small. You close your house to every single person that this is mine. Who gave you anything in the first place anyway? Nobody can come to my home. Nobody has anything to do. It's mine. Oh, what? One day you will go. There is nothing left anywhere. Whom are you fooling except yourselves? So clap, okay? Learn to appreciate others. That's why we bow our head. That's why we say namaste. Because when you do that, that appreciation of someone else is actually making your body get charged up with good hormones and chemical mediators. That's how goodness to others is actually a bigger goodness to you. It's not actually, but the Maya, this is called Maya. That's why you don't want to do it, because the Maya or the ego or the illusion in yourself keeps telling you don't think of anyone else. Don't do anything for anyone else. It's mine. I will lock my house. I'll lock everything. I don't do anything for anyone. But if I get free, I will eat someone else easily. No guilt, nothing. But no, I won't give. This is how we live. All of us live like this. So appreciate, please. It's your benefit. The universe has made these rules. If you give, you share, you care, you have love, you have affection, you have humility. If you are compassionate for others, your body gets healthier. So forget about all these injections, forget about all these things that you want to do for yourself. Unless and until you start caring for other people, including plants, animals, then there is some hope that you have a chance to make yourself healthier and better. It doesn't work that way, that I'll be selfish, I will be the worst person otherwise for everyone outside, but mine only, my thing, my only, whatever I am, my home, my thing will solve my problem. No. It's all around us to see in every single family. This is why people are like this. This is why people suffer. This is the knowledge. People don't have it. And if you don't have the knowledge, there is no hope. So the basic level is to have some knowledge, so I'm sharing it. But as I said, knowledge in itself is not good enough. You have to do some sacrifice, some discipline, some practice about it. And then practice in itself is not only enough. You then have to contemplate, sit and become still and completely dissolve yourself in it. You merge with these principles and thought processes. That's where the stillness comes. So press the radial artery on the right side, circular motion. So it gives you longevity. Your blood circulation becomes better. We all have this kind of blood problems as we grow older. And I said, if you don't do this kind of exercises, your blood gets clogged. It becomes thicker and thicker. As your skin becomes thicker and thicker outside of no having any feelings as you grow up to 40, 50, 60 years old, your blood becomes like that too. It's all sticking, it's not moving nicely. So do this. Now, force your hand in a jerk motion, your thumb reaches the shoulder. Change side. So again, radial artery, press. And then left thumb to the left shoulder. Okay, so now exercises for your wrist, so pulling upwards and then through downwards. Very important because we use, like our ankles, we use our wrist a lot, yeah, whole day. Need to exercise them, other they become stiff. Okay, so repetitive stress injury is so common now. You need to exercise. Even after exercising and doing all this, because the amount of work we do, it becomes still it's not good enough because we overuse. The stress sits around your head. So use these muscles of your hand to massage. So it releases physical in a physical manner. You can help yourself and then tap on the top of your head. So your eye, like the muscle around your eyes, this bone, your cheek, your chin, sides of your face, behind your ears, right down your jaws, onto your neck, upper area, large blood vessels, the nerves run here. If you are tapping onto them, you are releasing energy for yourself. If you are always tamasic or lazy person, just tap here and you'll see the difference. How you can wake up in the morning, how you can do things in the morning. But if you don't know even how to wake up in the morning, what hope a person has then in life? If you can't do the basics of life, which is like at least wake up when the sun rises. What? Who is a person who has any right to then give like big talks to other people? You can't do a simple thing of actually following nature's law of when to sleep, when to wake up. That's a basic, most basic level thing. So sometimes it sounds harsh, yeah? Giving truth is harsh because your ego doesn't want to listen. But it doesn't take away the fact that is the truth. So wake up on time, and if you can't, just press here. If you're in the bed, just tap above, upper chest here, and your whole blood vessel, whole circulation starts, and you feel energetic, and you won't lie in the bed. But if you don't do anything for yourself to make it work, then you'll be like just sleeping while the sun is above, the birds are out looking for their food, dogs, other animals are doing their jobs. It's serious. Life is serious. It's not, you can enjoy life fully if you live with the nature's law. Not that you make your own law, no. Now put your left fist under right armpit. Breathe in through the right nostril, take out to the left. Do the opposite, right fist under left armpit, in through the left, out to the right. Yeah, okay. Everything is duality. That's it is. Maya and the goodness, the bad and the good, the ego and the love, the right and the left nostrils, the sun and the moon, the stillness and the movement. You have to find a balance to this. You can't just be breathing to the right nostrils as well. It gives you too much energy. It's like sun driven. Left is moon, impact. So it gives you, relaxes you. It gives you intuitive abilities. Your right side of brain is then stimulated. So you need, it's your body. You need to know about your body, how it functions. And it's directly in relation to the sun, moon, stars, the creation. As I said, we are made of these things. At a physical level, that's what we are. At a subtle body level, the soul and other things is your energy self, which is beyond this thing. And that's where, when you reach that, then the physical being lives life to its optimum goodness, and it can enjoy at that level. Otherwise, you keep running around, being unhappy, just miserable, like most people. Right now, face the floor. You can either do plank, or you can do push-ups. Okay, so let's do 100 push-ups. I'll do, so you can follow me, or you can just stay in the plank position. Let's go. Lie down flat, push your hands up, legs downwards like a Superman. Push, pull. Rest your chin on your thumbs with the help of your elbow and bring your ankles towards your bum. Come on. Push. Keep exercising. Now lift yourself up. Right side. And look at your ankle on the right side. Push up as far as you can. Now change side, left side, push. Now Sarapasana or snake pose. Bind your legs, hands together. Shift your body from right to left. Okay, move. Exercise. Be mindful. Don't let your brain run away to hundreds of things. Try and learn to keep your brain still, your mind, okay? That's the only hope you have. Hands by your side. Lift your legs up. 45 degrees. 1. Touch the floor. Back up. Touch the floor. Back up one more time. Open your legs, in and out, then out and in. Now hold your ankles, push or pull them towards yourself. As you breathe out, push your upper body up and keep repeating 3 times. And go side to side, right, left, right side. Left side, right side, and then left side. Namakarasana, variations. Stretch your back as much as you can using your legs. Now balance yourself, lift yourself up. In this position, being on one knee. Change side. And then just completely be on one knee. Okay, completely. Balance and then change side. Push your right leg in. Stretch your body completely, touching the ground, foreground down. Change side. Stamp, you push your right leg straight, left leg is in, bent. Push your hands upward. Now go on your fours, hands on your knees. Like a camel, and then do breathe in and breathe out, come out, push your tummy in and rotate it. Clockwise, do the opposite. Again, again, again. One more time. Balak, child pose. Stretch yourself, completely touching the floor. Reverse, namaste. So make a namaste on your back. Keep it there and touch your forehead to the floor. Now, Sthirasana, push yourself back on your knees. Keep balancing. Hold your ankles, push further back. And then sit on your ankles and then go as far back as possible. And then eventually try and touch the floor all the way. Keep stretching. Go down, down and all the way. Come up. sit in this, what's called Vajrasana, on your knees, in this position. Now we'll do Mandukasana. Okay, so fingers together at your belly button. As you breathe out, go down, push your head down, down, down as much as you can. Breathe in. Increase the pressure by your left hand onto the right now fingers and go down again. Come up now, change side, right hand pressing onto the left fingers at your belly button. Now hands along your thighs at the level of your belly button, they are kidney, okay, on the sides. Keep your fingers there, press. As you breathe out, go down. Now exercise for your eyes. Open your hands, keep your neck straight. Your eyeballs go towards the right hand. Now the left side. Now diagonally up, right side. Left side. Now left side up. Right side downwards. Now right side horizontal. On left side. Hands on your thighs, look far away, as far as possible. Then quickly tip of your nose far away. Tip of your nose far away. Tip of your nose far away. Tip of your nose, then go clockwise 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Go anti-clockwise 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Now very gentle. Clockwise, move your neck. Clockwise in a circular motion. 3 times, slow, gentle. Now anti-clockwise, same thing, nice and gentle. Now exercise for your neck. Push on your right side, your hand pressing onto the jaw. 1, 2, 3. Left side. Your chin downward, upward, forward, backward. Shoulder exercise, in and out, then out and in. Okay. Now, if you can do some balancing exercises, being on your knee, you can try that, like this. Or on your sides of your knee, like this. Or on your tummy. Okay. Now lie down flat and lift yourself without using your hands. So every exercise is trying to increase the strength of your abdominal and back muscles, your shoulders. Yeah, all these muscles are being exercised. Flat, go up like this. So not at all actually. Using your hands. Now up, stand up, be upright. Okay. Open your hands. Yeah. Where there is nothing, there is everything, including in your atoms. Beyond your electrons, protons and neutrons, 99% is space. Understand. Have some knowledge. Then you'll apply yourself, otherwise no. At your superficial sensual level, you think this is empty? That if you don't see anyone, nobody knows about anything about you? It's a fool, you're foolish. Everywhere, every aspect, there's energy all around you. You are part and parcel of this matrix, the whole universe. is in connection with you. It doesn't mean that you can't see or feel, it doesn't exist. It's the stupidity of the person. You are in relationship and in communication every second, every moment. If only you realize this. Okay, so open your hands, feel this, right? Like people do Tai Chi, like it's a variation of yoga. Okay, so you feel this space, move your hands. Once you become conscious and sensitive, you will start feeling it. But if you let your ego and yourself be close to everything, you won't feel anything. You won't even hear anything extra. You can't even hear your heartbeat. We need a stethoscope for that. Grow yourself that you can hear your heartbeat yourself. Then you'll hear the sound all around you. At the moment when even there is sound like birds chirping, you don't even understand it. You don't have any relationship even. Because you are totally disconnected. Okay, so pull your hands. Pull. Feel it. Down. Come up. Down. Up. Feel the air that is there. Okay, jump. Vrikshasana or tree pose. Stand on your toes. Be still. See, remember in the beginning I told you, life is about stillness and movement. It's every time it's opposite. There is night, there is day. There is good, then there is evil. There is love, then there is hate. There is white, then there is black. Okay, so there is stillness. So plant, a tree teaches you how to be still. Don't complain of weather all the time. Learn from a tree. Okay? You think tree is useless? Actually, tree gives you oxygen anyway to survive. Learn from each and everything that is on earth has been put for a lesson for human beings. That's all the reason why all the species, every animal, every insect, everything that is there, the plants are there for humans to learn from. Be still. Bow down when there's success. Like a mango tree, when it's full of mango, it goes down. It bows itself. Allows people to pick the mangoes. But here, I've got a degree, I've got something, or nobody can touch me. Nobody should talk to me. Nobody should even come close to me or my house. What do you own anyway? On your toes, go straight, even more still. So this stillness then gives you connection to the emptiness around you, where there is nothing. Those who get success in life, they are touching the nothingness, because in nothingness is everything. Learn this. Everything that you acquire comes from totally empty space. Like when you look outside, the sky itself looks empty. Everything comes from this what seems to be emptiness. So warrior pose. Push on the right side. Push. Go up all the way. Now lift your left leg and balance. So stillness. Change side. On the left side. Push. Push. Stretch as much as you can. Lift your left hand up. All the way up. Straighten your body. Now lift your right leg and balance. Stand still. Anjali pose. Go down all the way. Come up. Hold your ears. Go down and come up. Down and hold Malasana. In this position, hold it. You see how you were doing exercise for all our backbone, the spinal cord. Now twist your knee clockwise 3 times and then anti-clockwise 3 times. Everything is rhythmic, everything is symmetrical, everything is mindful. Now your pelvic, clockwise 3 times, anti-clockwise 3 times. Right, now Chandra Namaskar. So Chandra Namaskar is a combination of Trikonasana with expression of gratitude to the moon. I told about moon. The energy goes through your Ida or left side of spinal cord, through your left nose and stimulates your right side of your brain. Gives you intuition, the antenna, the power to relate with the empty space around us, the space that is the sky there. The more you get in connected, the more your right side of your brain will open up. So go Trikonasana, touch right ankle, look at the left, hands up, go down, bend your knee, come, lift yourself up. Be gracious, express gratitude. Moon is not there, how can we function? None of the vegetables will grow. There won't be any grass. There is no movement of waves in the sea. Your body, the fluidity of this body correlates with it. Okay, on the right side now, twist. Ankle, lift her up, all the way up, push. Up, now sit on your ankle. Come up, stretch your body, keep squeezing down, up, all the way, up. One more time, down, front and then up. Open yourself, open your heart, feel it. Okay, now the ultimate gratitude exercise is called Surya Namaskar. Sun salutation. If there is no sun, there is no energy, there is no gravity, there is no earth, there is no life. So express gratitude. And as I said, like thank you, saying, clapping stimulates a lot of good hormones in you. Gratitude is probably the most powerful state that you can bring to yourself in terms of forming chemical mediators in your body, your heart, your brain function. So learn to say thank you to your parents, your siblings, your partners, your wife, your husband, your neighbors, to the sun, to the moon, to the plants, to the animals. So look east, sun, bow down, breathe in, push your hands up, all the way up, as far back, you tilt your body. As you breathe out, touch your toe, push your right leg back, go into the plank position. Asthang Asana, so your chin, knee and ankle are touching the ground, the rest lifted. Up, it's called Bhujang. Now, in mountain pose, right leg, left leg, lift them, followed by all the way. Now, do the same from the left side. Breathe in, 1, 2, touch the floor. Left leg back, Asthang Asana, Bhujang, and then Prabhat. Left followed by right, push the right leg in all the way up. Now, second cycle from the right side, push all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now from the left side, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now third cycle from the right side, breathing. 1, push, all the way, breathe out, touch your toes, right side. Go down, thumb, Bhuja, Prabhatasana. Right, left, followed by all the way up. Now third cycle from the left side. Breathe in and out. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's only 3 cycles. And in 3 cycles you feel tired, yeah? Imagine doing 12 cycles, so 100 cycles of this. You get full cardio workout. Your heart rate will be like a high intensity exercise going from 200 to 80 within minutes, seconds actually. That's your choice. And you can do it in the comfort of your home. You don't have to actually find very sophisticated way to do exercise in your life. Don't need fancy equipment or all this money to be used. It's all a distraction. When person doesn't have discipline, when person can't focus, they require all these different methods. How long will you be attached to that way of living your life? Eventually you will have to find your own self. So these things help, but it doesn't help because business in a way promotes all these things and people are addicted to that way because someone's making a profit. But it's your choice, Alright, so now, alright, so you can lift yourself on your hands, balance yourself on your hands if you can. Alright, so after a while, when you get this muscle strength and balance, you can do these things. But you have to practice. It doesn't happen that way. This way. Come down on your elbows, lift up. And then, if you can't do headstand, you can do shoulder stand. You can do headstand. Let's do the headstand then. Lift yourself up. Balance. Yeah. Do some asanas. Let the blood flow from your toes to your heart, from the heart to the brain. It's easier now. So reverse flow. And then you increase the strength of your neck muscles, your shoulder, back. Alright? So within about 30 minutes, you can do full head to toe body exercise. And that is symmetrical, rhythmic, and it's mindful, much better for yourself. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's in comfort of your home. By the time you dress, you drive an air-conditioned car to a place or a gym. By the time you reach there, you would have done your exercise anyway. So I'm giving you easy options of life, basically. Take it. It's free as well. There is no charge to it. But the problem of life is, if there is no charge to it, there is no respect. How sad, yeah? People don't respect the good people of the world, the kind, the sharing people. They're not respected. So lie down. The last asana is called dead man pose. Alright, so lying down flat, hands by your side. You deserve to rest now, but we're not going to sleep. What we're going to do is yoga nidra. So nidra means sleep, yoga means fusion. So we fuse our sleep into conscious self. Normally sleep is in an unconscious state. So you don't remember. You have a dream, you wake up, then you remember some of the things. But everyone dreams every night. Because they don't wake up in the middle of the dream, they don't remember. It doesn't mean that people don't dream or they don't remember in the morning. No, they dream. It's a healing power of this body. It goes through different stages. So in Yoga Nidra, we mimic the sleep cycles. So different state. So Jagrit, Swapna, deep sleep, and then Turiya state, the 4 stages of sleep. We go through this in a conscious level rather than unconscious self. and then I incorporate your subconscious function of your body that's happening in the sleep, which is healing your body. So by God's creation, sleep is the mechanism to heal your body. But that is bound by rules. If you don't know what time to sleep, what time to wake up, that sleep is actually not doing the right thing for you. What type of food, what time to eat the food, what mind state that you fell in sleep. There are rules. Then that 7-8 hours of sleep will help you. If you don't follow those rules, then that free sleep for you even doesn't help. Just minimum help, just for survival. So that you are alive, you can still breathe. That will happen. But nothing more in achievement. But if you follow the rule, that sleep is like meditative sleep then you will achieve. But how many of us do that? How many of us eat the right food, right time, and sleep at the right time and wake up at the right time? And that's why there is no achievement in people's life. Now there is alternative to it. If you do Yoga Nidra, then you can actively sleep in a conscious level. So we'll go through it. So we'll use breath. As I said, now we're coming to a stage of using the breath now, which is the link between your physical body and your inner self, the mind, and into your soul too. Breathe in through your nostrils. Deep breath. All the way visualize now with your third eye as the air goes to the lungs. And in the lungs, the oxygen is binding with hemoglobin. And you visualize red blood cells are being taken to the heart. Then you see the heart as a machine is pumping the blood to the entire 50 trillion cells in your body from head to toe within microseconds. So your contribution is, if you can breathe properly, that's all. The rest is done by your body. It's called prana. Now, the second prana, or the breath, is called apan. As you breathe out, press on your belly button so you can empty your lungs. Now visualize blood returning from your toes, from your head to the heart, goes to the lungs, and the lung does the reverse process now. Carbon dioxide and other gases, toxic gases, are being released through your nostrils. So your contribution in this is, if you can help your exhalation, or when you breathe out, be actively breathing out. Now breathe again deeply. Now take your attention as you breathe out above the belly button. As you press onto the belly button with your breath, visualize the energy center. It's called Jatharagni. So that's called Saman. Third type of breath is called Saman. It represents the sun's energy inside your body. It gives you glow, gives you growth. It gives you heat. Breathe again. Now as you breathe out, move your concentrate right to the level of your chin now. Move from the belly button area right to the chin. The fourth prana is called Udan. Udan prana balances the fluidity of this body. You know 80% of each of our cell is water, yeah? Each cell, the whole body, it's like earth surrounded by ocean. Your source, your creative power is in water, the fluid component. Your messages, the signals pass through your cerebrospinal fluid, which runs through your spinal cord from your base of your root sacrum, right from the bum down, right to the top where it moves. And if you don't do flexibility exercises, move your back, this fluid doesn't move. Imagine if that fluid doesn't move, your brain is not being washed. So are you surprised that if you don't do these things in 60, 70 years, your brain cells will die, you get demented? It's not rocket science. Breathe again deeply. So you visualize this fluid within your spinal cord, washes the brain, your tears, the emotions that it expresses, your nostrils, the fluidity in the nose, balances your blood pressure, your heart rate, your mouth, the salivary juice is there for digestion of food. Your lungs are surrounded by water, fluid in the pleurites cord, your heart in the pericardium. Your tummy is held together by a sheath, and within them there is water. Entire system is signaling through fluid. Your job is to drink water, 2.5 liters of water a day. Not alcohol, not wine, not soda, Coke, all these things. Again, not rocket science. Water is required for these things. Natural forms of water, coconut water, mineral water, earth moving water, these kind of things. Now breathe again. As you breathe out, now push your center of focus from your chin area right to the top of your head. The fifth prana of breath is called Vyam. This looks after the physical attributes of the body, from your 205 bones, your muscle, your tendons, to your physiological processes, your biological, your chemical reactions, to the cells, to the atoms, to the molecules, to the tiniest of yourself that we are in physical attributes. It helps your movement, your functioning of it. 40,000 kilometers of blood vessels, nerves, lymphatics. Then the subtle energy pathways, 72,000 nadis, the main ones. There are millions of them otherwise. Meridian lines. Now breathe deeply. There are 5 other breaths called Nag, Kurma, Karikal, Devda, Dhananjay. And all these are breath processes. They give you this power for movement of food called peristalsis, or the organs in your tummy to produce the chemicals, your brain, your pituitary gland, your thymus, pineal gland. So Nag, Kurma, Karikal, Devda, Dhananjay. Breath is very, very, it's actually your most powerful tool in this body. Breathe again deeply. The second subconscious activity that heals while you are sleeping and completes your functions in physiological sense is the digestive function. So we did the breath, now digestion. 99% is subconscious. The 1% that you have control is to choose the right food to put in your mouth. That's all your duty. To know what to put in your mouth, you need to know your body. The intestine that we have is made to digest food. It's meant not for a food that is already ready-made. Like meat is already a food in terms of animal using the plants and things or other food that they eat, they create the food already, it's done. But our body is made to digest food. Starting from your mouth, the system of the teeth that we have, the salivary gland, the 8 meters of tube that we have requires completely digested food by chewing, by adding the juices. So you need whole food, like don't make smoothies of fruits. You learn to chew your fruits, your vegetables when you cook lightly. 8 meters of small bowl, 2 meters of large bowl. So 48 trillion, some 38 trillion bacteria in your body. The bacteria is what we eat, is how your health will be. It's called microbiome. So you have to maintain the good bacteria in your tummy. If you don't do the right food, you get the bad bacterial population, and it causes imbalance in all your functional physiology. %70 of endocrine system and your immune system is produced in your tummy. That's what tummy is called, your second brain. Actually, the tummy has more neurons than your brain even. So probably the first brain is your tummy area. The thought process is directly linked to your tummy. And the third subconscious activity that happens without much of our control is your excretory function, your kidneys, your ureter, your bladder, your urethra. Keeps filtering your blood every microsecond. Again, water is very important to health. What about other waste that we produce? By sweat, by speaking, by spitting, by nasal discharge, apart from the sewage system that we have, what do we do about that? It's your responsibility as human beings that we balance the gases that we produce, the toxins that we are producing. And that's why Yajna ceremony, fire ceremony, is the most highest level of a human ritual that you can do. Because you are cleansing the environment. You are balancing what you are producing in toxic sense. And it gives you double role, because if you have little bit of what you have produced as a person in your life, the good things of life, like the herbs, what you eat, and if you offer in the fire, fire magnifies it million times, and it spreads around in the environment and atmosphere. Millions of people inhale that air. The plants inhale it. The animals inhale it. It's such a huge activity that a human can do when they do yajna. So from cleansing the environment, it's a nishkam karam, meaning you do something purely for everyone without any expectation of anything in return. That's what yajna does. And traditionally, we did it every single day. Now, if you ask someone to do it once in 3 months, people have problem with that.
It's very difficult. No, you can't do it. Know how small human beings have become? That's why it's done. If you understand the meaning, breathe again deeply. Now bring your attention to your fingertips, your wrist, your elbows, your shoulders, your back of your neck, the 43 vertebrae down all the way to your sacrum area, behind your knees, your ankles, the sole of your feet, the front of your leg, the ankles, the bones, tibia, fibula, the knee, kneecap, patella, the knee joint, the bone, femur, muscles in your thigh. Return to the base of your sacrum. On the left side, there is a passage called Ida, the right side is called Pingla, in the middle it's called Sushumna, the spinal cord. The entire secret of evolvement is coiled around this motosensory neural pathway. The left side, Ida, related to the position of moon, the right side with the sun, your pituitary gland, your hormone secretion, your pineal gland, they all function in this manner that you follow the rules of sleep. Your thyroid, your parathyroid, your bone marrow, mada, maja, asti, your immune system, like antibodies, these Y-shaped structures, or the T cells, the army, like ninja mutants, they're ready to fight and protect you. But what are you doing to help yourself produce them? So these exercises are how it's produced. Otherwise your adrenal gland atrophies, becomes small by over secreting cortisol hormones, fight, flight, freeze response, and you destroy your body because you are reactive. You need to become creative, restful, which is by stimulating your vasovagal nerve. So these breathing exercises, that's what they do. Your blood pressure, your heart rate is controlled. Your food movement, peristalsis, your diaphragm movement, vasovagal nerve controls all these functions, your pancreas, your spleen, gallbladder, your kidneys. All these functions are regulated by vagus nerve. It balances your adrenal glands so that you don't get allergies, asthma attacks, autoimmune diseases, all these conditions that happen. But are you doing anything to maintain this body? You can't drive a car without servicing every year. Do you service your body? How many times have you serviced your body in your life? Again, it's not rocket science. Breathe again deeply. Now bring your attention to your senses. Your 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, your tongue. Do you want to be slaves to these ones, or you want to be the master of these antennas to your body? The choice is yours. The freedom is always yours. The action part. How do we speak? How do you use our hands? For what purpose? Your legs, your reproductive organs, your excretory organs. These are the action senses. Now bring your attention to the tailbone. Follow up. So it starts from the left side and from the right side, they coil. From the root chakra, below it, so earth itself is linked. As it moves up, where it crosses at the root chakra level, it's called Muladhara. At the groin level, it's called Swadhisthana. At the belly button level, it's called Manipur. At the heart level, it's called Anahat. At the throat level, it's called Vishuddhi. At the forehead, pineal gland level, it's called Ajna. And when it finally crosses over on the top of your head, it's called Sahasrara. Then they link to the universe, how it was starting. Earth is through oceans, through you. Now it opens in this space. So that's what it happens, like what pyramids represent. Or Shiva Shakti, the Damru, that is in the hand when is in the cosmic dance. It's in a visual form of, string theory, that what we call now in science. It's a cosmic dance, and that energy, that if you can discipline yourself and engage this system that I described, then you link to yourself, to the universe. The choice is yours always. Breathe deeply. Now, apart from your physical body, you get this subtle body. So you can get this outer body experience by traveling out of your physical body through your subtle body while you are attached what's called by silver cord. So just travel now. Reach where Sunita Williams and other astronauts are stuck, International Space Station. They're looking at Earth spinning so fast and tilting, and the beauty of the oceans, the creation on this Earth, while they're traveling. The International Space Station travels around 22,000 kilometers a second. It's the same speed as the Earth does. It takes 365 days to make a tour around the sun, and we get excited every new year. Jupiter takes 12 years, that's why we do those Kumbh Mela every 12 years and Mahakumbh every 144 years. Just finished now. Earth also tilts. That's why we get 6 seasons. So distance of moon, distance of sun, the space between the earth, sun and moon, that level where Nachiketa is speaking with Yamaraj, Upanishads have this conversation, you read about them. Or the sun now holds together these 9 planets and travels within the Milky Way. It takes 215 billion years for it to take our planetary system around its star called Sirius. It's done 23 cycles, there are 22 left. And then it will collide with another planetary system called Andromeda. So the Big Bang is actually the end of each of these cycles rather than the beginning. So when they collide, then Metromeda is created for our understanding in this galaxy. There are 300 billion galaxies there, or trillion galaxies. It's humongous. There's no limit to it. So understand these things, parallel universe. What you are in your energy form, they already exist. You need the silver cord to attach. Do this astral traveling. Or Makar Sankti, now this period of the year, very powerful. There's a move of equinox. Time dilation. It's a different speed. If you go at the speed of light itself, You can't get old. So time is all very relative. It's how close the speed of light to you that you are at. That's how you become almost immortal then. Earth-like planets. And the closest one like Alpha Centauri. Event horizon 25 million light years. One light is about 10 million kilometers. So there is no time, space, mass, energy, wave particles, gravity, pulsar waves, quasar waves. So the whole thing about learning, this movement to stillness, from solitude to silence, then you link with this creation of infinity where there is stillness. A cosmic horizon, 50 million light years. We know 3% of this, like creation. Of that, 17% is light matter, 28% dark matter. The rest is called dark energy. Beyond that, we don't know anywhere. So Nasatya Sukta in Rigveda describes this and is very humble enough to say who knows what's there and beyond. Unified field. The non-dual nature into the duality, tripality, quadralities are all manifestations that we have here. You have to do the reverse to reach that oneness. Well, the quantum mechanics, with it, all the understanding of quantum physics, quantum entanglement, quantum transportation, the double slit experiment, shows. Observation has so much impact. If there is no observation, it's all waves. When there is observation, there is particles. How does that happen even? So if your power of observation alters whatever is around you, at the same time, then you have the power of actually then manifesting whatever you want. Because your observation can alter it. It's your choice. So breathe deeply. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So hold that silver cord. You are still linked by when you are traveling. You return to this body in the subtle form, sits within this physical body. And then go beyond that in contemplation, stage towards complete dharana, meditative part. Then you become that oneness in that nothingness in which there is everything. Breathe in and breathe out. See, it's called Yog Nidra. Conscious sleeping. Okay. Breathe in and out. So keep sleeping. Now, sit, back straight. Now, breathing exercises, pranayams, coherence breathing, box breathing, whatever name you can give, your choice. It's from the Vedas. The Vedas mantras is Om Yogi Yogi Tavastram Vaje Vaje Hawa Mahe Sakhaya Indram Ute. That's Yajurveda 11th chapter 14th mantra. That's where it comes from. The whole That one mantra is completely described by Rishi Patanjali in Yoga Sutra if you want to get the reference. So Yajurved mantra, and Swami Dayanand talks about it. Stuti Pratna Upasana, Rig Ved Bhasha Bhumika in detail. Satyat Prakash. Rishi Vasisht Muni teaches Maryada Purushottam Ram the same secret. Yogeshwar Krishna in Gita gives the same knowledge in 18 chapters to Arjuna. And we have so many yogis and gurus, from Buddha to Mahavir to Guru Govind to Swami Maharishi Dayanand to Yogananda, Sri Yukteswar, Lahiri Mahasya, Babaji, Maharishi. Sadguru, Shri Shri Ravi Shankar, Shri Ram Krishna, Shri Vivekananda, Swami Ramdev, Bhageshwar Dham. They all are expressing that same mantra, which is from Yajurveda. That's the source of it. None of this is mine. I'm just sharing whatever I'm researching, learning with you. So breathe in, breathe out through your nostrils deeply. As I said, when you exercise your muscles, then you can utilize your muscles, your diaphragm. Don't do chest breathing. You accumulate too much carbon dioxide. Your lung is not empty. Use diaphragm, use your abdominal muscles. Not only good for oxygenation, but for massaging each of your organs, balancing your adrenal glands. So you busting your stress. Adrenal glands are balanced, your pancreas, all these organs being massaged. See, you're moving your belly button, okay? When you're breathing in, you're pushing belly button out. We're breathing out, pushing your belly button in. See, this rhythmic, very symmetrical. You're completely oxygenating your blood, and then you're exhaling out all the gases, carbon dioxide and other gases.
called Bhastika. It's harder than doing running, jogging, gym, all these exercises. It's much harder because you are really exercising your core being really deep inside your muscles that are there. And so for that it requires too much focus. That's why your mind becomes controlled. It automatically holds your mind. And when I'm talking about stillness, stillness only comes with the control of your mind. If it's monkey mind, you can never be still. Okay, so next one called Agnisar. Breathe deep, breathe out everything, then you hold the breath. Okay, so Ekadasi, Shukul Paks, Krishna Paks, phases of moon, we are supposed to fast every month, twice in a month. So Rosa time now. So at least for a month there's fasting. And fasting has to be, in itself, be truthful about it. Don't feed yourself so much in the morning and evening, and no, it doesn't work that way. You really need to actually be truly disciplined about it. It's very good because it gives rest to your digestive system. It's the same with breath. If you learn how to hold your breath, you increase the efficiency of your breathing. So you breathe in, breathe out, hold the breath. While you are holding your breath, push your belly button in and out. Now you are focused completely. And now you are segregating all the muscles which are in your tummy, which pushes and pulls your belly button while you are holding your breath, and hold it as long as you can, and over practice and time, it becomes longer and longer. If breath is what is our life, and if we spend some time understanding it and respecting it, imagine the power that you will achieve. Because that is the secret of your life. This physical life that we have is breath. Second is food and drinks. The first is breath. Breathe in, breathe out, hold. Deep breath in. Now, again, second cycle. Third one. Ujjayi. Jay means Vijay, finding victory over what? Of your, after 27 years of age, your ego self. You really need to now get over your ego. So third dimension, living in fourth dimension at least, where you have heart, your humbleness. So Ujjayi pranayama is very helpful for that. variation, put your chin on your chest, so increasing the pressure on your chest, the throat area. When the lung is filled up, then you lift your neck up and then close your right nostril, breathe out to the left. Breathe in through your tongue, if you can twist it. Out through nostrils. Now keep your teeth together, breathe through the lips. Now breathe in completely, fill your lung up. Then you breathe out completely. And as you're breathing out, push your tongue out. So it helps you stimulate your uvula, the tongue behind the tongue, and it helps you empty the lung completely. It's called Kumbha, completely in, no Ujjayi, and same with the Ujjayi Kumbha. So breathe in. Now we'll do Kapalbhati. Kapal is the top, the anterior frontal, it's an exhalation exercise. So you're trying to realign yourself as of who you are away prior to your childhood life and leading on to up to 27 years life. You're going back to a stage where you are directly communicating with the universe, which every intrauterine a baby is in. Up to 2 years still after birth, they are still in communication. So Kapalbhati helps you reconnect. So reopening metaphorically of Kapal, because the baby has its open and they're communicating. When it's closed, the ego self comes in, you're drawn right to the level 3, the lower 3 level energy systems, and most of us live our entire life in that, unfortunately. You even don't have the knowledge, so you can't even practice yourself to actually go to the 4th level and beyond. The religions were attempting to do this thing, but they themselves, because those who wrote the books were an ego self, wrote it at a level of the lower 3 energy systems. So it became
a propaganda or a political tool in itself. The wish was, intentions were there to move you to fourth level. All ancient cultures actually knew this as well, but unfortunately all ancient cultures are gone. Be it Egyptian, Babylonians, the Easter Island, those Hawaiian cultures. But we still have the most ancient civilization, that's called Sanatana, or eternal, righteous pathway, still alive. And that's where the Vedas come from. Vedas are their soul. Vedas are the books for that. And I went through the Yajurveda description of the mantras, which still gives us this knowledge. It's not all lost. If you strive and pursue, then you can even get the knowledge. And there are steps for practice too. So Kapalbhati. Keep doing. So keep doing, sitting straight, exhalation exercise. Breathing out, become rhythmic. Then you, because you've now exercised, your muscles are getting stronger, you'll be able to do it.
That's called Kapalbhati, okay? Now we do Abhyantara Priti, deep in, all out, and then hold the breath as long as you can while squeezing your Mool Bandh, Jalandhar Bandh, Udaan Bandh. When you can't hold the breath, then feel the breath from right your tailbone right to the top and beyond as it moves. And low below, in to the left, out to the right, in to the right, out to the left, in to the left, out to the right, in to the right, out to the left. Nadi Shodhan, in through the left, hold, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, left. Meditate now, right? तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। संकल्प, हे परमपिता परमात्मा, हम अपने बिंदु के निर्वृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपनी पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए। आप कृपया करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराइए और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। God, give of life, flow of pain, sorrows, bestow of happiness, create of invest the utmost luminous, pure and adorable. We meditate on thee. Please inspire and guide our intellect in the right direction. प्रतिहारा, मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ. The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing. I'm not the 5 primordial elements this makes this body, or the 5 subtle elements that runs this body, or the 10 senses of the mind, memory, ego, intelligence. पांच महाभूत आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी, 5 तन मात्राएं, रूप रंग स्पर्श गंध सब, 10 इंद्रियाएं, चित्त अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं, बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the prana, I'm the life throne, I'm part and part of the entire creation. Introspection, detachment, dissociation, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, dharam, lakshana, avastha, concentration, contemplation, meditation, transcendence, sat, chit, anand, ananda metabolize, indirect or the direct pathway or the highway. का पहला स्वर व्यापक, स्वर शक्तिमान, स्वर अंतर्यामी, अजन्मानंतम निर्विकार नित्य पवित्र सृष्टिकर्ता उसी की स्थिति प्रार्थना उपासना करनी हो. हमें धर्म अर्थ काम और मोक्ष की प्राप्ति हो. हमारी में ही ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय वैश्य तथा शुद्ध है. ब्रह्मचर्य गृहस्थी मानस संन्यास की यात्रा. 9 द्रव्य आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी, हर काल हर समय हर जगह हर मोड़ हर स्थितियों पर 24 गुण 33 कोटियाँ 5 क्रिया बनाने चलाने वाले ईश्वर आप अनंत काल से अपने उपकारों की आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते, प्राणी मात्र की संपूर्ण कामना को पूर्ण करते, हमारे लिए जो कुछ तथा हित क्लेश बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारी झोली में डालते जाते हो. आपके आंचल में विचल शांति तथा आनंद का वास, आपके चरण चरण की शीतल छाया में परम तृप्ति, शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अविरस्त पदार्थों की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा तथा विश्वास हो. हम कमल के फूल की तरह माया रूपी जो जीवन है उससे निकलकर आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक शक्ति को प्राप्त करें. Creator, organizer, protector, omniscient, omnipotent, almighty God. Generator, operator, protector, maintainer, eventually the destroyer. From eternity, thou keep showering your blessings, all desires of living are always fulfilled by whatever is good and beneficial for us. Provided us without asking, provide us wisdom, happiness, peace and contentment, love and affection, dispel of illness, weakness and worries. We always remember to sit and submit ourselves in the arms of the benevolent and compassionate God. Be like that lotus flower in this material world, but be detached. There is no narrow-minded selfishness, attraction, lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities in our lives. का दूसरा अर्थ सब रक्षक आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक पृथ्वीलोक वनस्पति देवलोक स्थूल शरीर सूक्ष्म कारण शरीर ग्रोस फिजिकल बॉडी एथरल सटल एनर्जी बॉडी causal karmic body into pure consciousness, the cosmic vortex. जाके राखो साइया मार सके न कोई, बाल न बाका कर सके जो जे कोई. The shield, the avenger, protector at every plane, 7 within the earth itself, 7 within the ocean, 7 within this body, and 7 within the environment. There is no randomness, accident, everything is coincidence, there is synchronicity, symphony, harmony, hemostasis. Temperature 37.5, pH 7.32, magnetism, mental, physical, material, spiritual. सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति, क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, निर्भीकता, अहंकार, चिंता, सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने. हमारा शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत, आत्मा पवित्र तथा सुंदर. आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्ति, हृदय में दया था, सहानुभूति, वाणी में मिठास, में दृष्टि में प्यार, बुद्धि तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करें. हमारी व्यक्तित्व महान तथा विशाल और दीनात दिनों के मध्य में चलने वाले ईश्वर आपके चन्नान बिंदु में हमारा जीवन अर्पित है. अपनी सेवा में लेकर may we have all these virtuous qualities are forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearless, humbleness. May all good qualities of the body be healthy and strong, mind pure and enlightened, soul divine and superb blessings and company all our
senses be enlightened, heart have compassion and sympathy, words be amiable and through. May your vision of love integrate, may your complete education and wisdom of personality be virtuous and great. ओम कतीसा शुद्धमसी बुद्धमसी मुक्तमसी निरंजनों से आप शुद्ध हो, पवित्र, ऑल प्योर, परफेक्ट एंड कंप्लीट। हमें शुद्ध कर, हम संकल्प करें साधना, पुरुषार्थ, अभ्यास, तो विवेक और वैराग्य की प्राप्ति और डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव पावर, अटैचमेंट, धर्म, कर्म, तब निर्वना की प्राप्ति, तत्वमसि हम ब्रह्म जैसी सच्चिदानंद संकल्प मोक्ष शक्ति रितम, तामसिक इनर्शिया नेगेटिविटी, राजसिक चंचलतापन मंकी माइंड टू मॉग माइंड, 60-70,000 सतोगुण सात्विक स्टेट से निष्काम निस्वार्थ भाव, इंप्रेशन, संस्कार, जन्मों जन्म के संस्कार, क्लेश, अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अग्निवेश, मृत्यु का भय, उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ, बदले की भावना, सब समाप्त, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, माया, मत्सर्य, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष, भावना को दूर करो। हमारी बात पीत श्लेष्मा की जागृत स्वप्न तूर्या, तूर्या तर भार्गव, भार्गव चेतना की प्राप्ति, शब्द, वाणी, संकल्प, ध्यान, ज्ञान, अन्न, जन, अगली, आकाश, आशा, महात्मा की पत्र, कृष्ण, कृष्ण, वितेष्णा की पूर्ति हो, मैत्री भाव, करुणा, मुक्त, अपेक्षा की प्राप्ति हो, अन्नमय कोश, मनमय कोश, प्राणमय कोश, विज्ञान, आनंदमय कोश की प्राप्ति, यम, अहिंसा, सत्य, अस्त्य, ब्रह्मचर्य, अपिग्रह, नियम, सौ, संतोष, तपस्या, ईश्वर प्रणिधान की प्राप्ति, चित्तो, मोदो, विचित्तो, निरुपदा, योग, चित्र, वृत्ति, निरोधा, सर्विकल से सर्विचार, सर्वी से नरवी, संप्रजय से संप्रजा, सर्वगुण से निर्गुण, सान शिष्म तक केवल्या, ध्यान, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, संयम, अर्थ, सिद्धि, अनिमा, महिमा, गरिमा, लरिमा, महिमा, प्राप्ति, प्रकम्य, स्तवा, विस्तवा, प्राण स्वरूप, दुख हरता, सुख प्रदाता, जगत प्रतिपादक, प्रकाशमान, परमात्मा देव, हम आपके वन्य शेष सुख का ध्यान करते अपनी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित की, ओम सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, ओम सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, ओम सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, ओम सत्यम, ओम जानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः। इसका सामित्व निर्मल निश्चल भाव तथा शुद्ध कर्मों से प्राप्त होता है। Let us sit away from the one place with a peaceful mind. मंत्र चिकित्सा, ओम तक चक्षुर्देहितम पुरुषाचुकृत मुचत, पश्येमि शरदशतम, जीवेमि शरदशतम, शृणुयामि शरदशतम, प्रभामि शरदशतम, दीनश्याम शरदशतात, विष्टम शरदाशतात, यज्जागृतो दुर्मे देवितिम देवितम, दुर्मम ज्योतिषाम ज्योतिरीकम, तन्मे मनाशि संकल्पमस्तु। ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधिम पुष्टिवर्धनम, उर्वारुकमिव वंदनाम, मृत्युर्मुक्षमामृतातुम, तेजोमसि तेजोमयि दे, बलमसि बलमयि दे, ओजोमसि ओजोमयि दे, वीरमसि वीरमयि दे, सहोमसि सहोमयि दे, तनुपाग्नेसि तनुमय पाहि, प्रचोदाग्नेसि वर्चो मे देहि। ओम तनुमा तन्मम्मा भवतु मां। तमेव माच पिता तमेव बंधुशिखा तमेव विद्या द्रविणम तमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा। ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्दतानि पराश्व यद्भद्रन्तन्नाश्व ओम हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जाता प्रतिरेक्याशि सदा धारे पृथिवीं द्यामुतेम कस्मै देवाय हविषाभिधेम यात्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वपास्य पृच्छं यस्य देवा यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्यु कस्मै देवाय हविषाभिधेम ओम प्राणत निमिषतो मयि त्वयिकेन्द्रिया जगतो भाभुव या ईशस्य द्वीपचस्पतुष्पदा कस्मै देवाय हविषाभिधेम येन देवरुग्राः पृथिवी च दिव्या येन सा सवितं येन नाका यो अंतरिक्षे राजसो विमानः कस्मै देवाय हविषाभिधेम ओम प्रजापतिनुतदेतानन्य विश्वा जातानि परिता भागुः यत्कामास्ते जहुमस्तनस्तु वयं श्यामपुतरो रहिनाम् ओम सन्नो बन्धुर्जनितः सविदाता धमानि वेदभुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवामृतमानुषान्ना शशित्रिये धामन्न धैर्यन्त ओम अग्निने सुपताराय स्मान् विश्वानि देववयूनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जहुरानमेनो भूष्यां तिर्मा उक्तिं विधेम। ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवत्राय च ओम शन्नो मित्र शन वरुण शन्नो भर्गोरिमा शन्नो इंद्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमा नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्तवाय तुम प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादित्य प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि स्वामी रिक्तम वदिष्याम सत्यम वदिष्यामि तन्ममोतु तद्वाक्तरामोतु औतु मामोतु वाक्तराम ओम शन्न देवी रविष्टया आपो मोन्तु पीतये शन्नो रवि शर्वन्तु न ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ओम स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाशा स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु न ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि ओम दीना तक्तेना भुजिन्ता ओम यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे तथा पिंडे यथा ब्रह्मांडे ओम कुर्निविवाहि कर्माणि जिजे विषयतां समायो त्वेति न अन्यतिथि अस्ति न कर्म लिपते न वे ओम सर्वान् ओम अस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्युअमृता एकतम अनुष्पते अति अनुष्पते ओम योगे योगे तवास्त्रम वाजे वाजे हवामहे साथया इंद्रम ऊटये ओम अस्तु मा सत्गमया तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्युमा अमृतं गमयां सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम द्यौ शांति अंतरिक्ष गुम शांति पृथ्वी शांतिरापा शांतिरोषधय शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति शम शांतिरेधि ओम शांति शांति शांति
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining. See you next week. Have a good week. Keep looking after your body. The rest will then sort out. Okay.